Okay, hello to all you beginning wood carvers out there, experienced wood carvers out there, or whatever wood carver out there. This is I'm Jordy at Carving Fusion, and today's going to be the annual Christmas tree carving video. So what I got here is cedar fence boards, okay? These ones are 8 inches wide. Okay? They are 8 by 1 inch thick, not a true ones. They're like 3/4 or ½ inch. I think 3/4. So say 8 by 1 inch. That's what they call them. You can use 6 inch too, guys. Don't think that you have to make them. And these are 22 inches long. All right. So I got 3 different trees. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to do 3 different styles just to show you guys how to get her done. So these lights, I noticed on our Facebook group, World Carving Fusion, World of Wood Carvers, lots of people are asking where to get these lights. Well, this comes from the store, the dollar store. These are like, look, $2 a pack, okay? There's 20 lights in a pack. You can get these at Walmart too, guys. I don't know if they're like, I suggest you get the ones that say warm white, not the bright white, okay? They're battery pack. These ones that I get from the dollar store, I think it's Dollar Tree that I get, or Dollarama, okay? That's our dollar store, Dollarama. These ones are timed. So they stay on for 6 hours and turn off for 18 hours. You guys, if you want to make money at Christmas time, I'm telling you, ask Mark the Block. Ask everybody in the group that's been carving these trees. They're big sellers, okay? I'm not going to tell you exactly how much I sell my trees for, but let's say last year I sold 85 of them from in between $79 and $81. So there's a hint for you how much I sell my trees for, okay? So I'm going to do 3 different styles. At the beginning, I'm just going to show you what burrs. Anyways, I'll just start making these trees. Not really looking forward to it, but they get repetitive. Okay, so you see I did 3 at a time, so I numbered each one. This is number 7, and this is number 7 somewhere. Yeah, so there you go. So you just kind of slot this out and slot that out, so then this will fit like this. Okay, then you could put, if it's not too sturdy, don't worry about it, right? Like, you see this? Because then you just use hot glue, right? So anyways, let's get the camera on the mount and start drawing on the first style of tree. Okay guys, so I know the whole tree's not in the screen, okay? So let's, I'll just try and keep it in screen. So let's always draw our center line on, kinda. Okay, and then it's our tree trunk, so we got to carve this out. So you can do it like, let's just, this is the kind of tree I'm doing this year, okay? So I'm just going to go like this. And as you go down, like start smaller up here, and as you go down, make them bigger, bigger, bigger. Okay, so they're freaking trees, guys. They don't have to be. Well, this one has lots of cuts, but that's okay. Okay? They don't have to be perfect. So there's the first style that you can do, okay? So let's go to the next one. We'll draw our center line on here, okay? And the next one's more like kind of like I call this the West Coast Christmas tree. So it's kind of just like a little... I like to have more of the lines like this than up. See, well, let me give you an example right here. Down, then flowing way up. Okay, so that's the second type. This is probably the easiest, but maybe not the nicest. And the third type, you guys can do it any way you want, is draw your center line. Okay. So then, I'll just start right here so you can see. You go like this, then 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 you go like this, 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 like fish scales, kind of, sort of. See? So what I'll do, I'll carve out the first one that I did. I'm going to do it time-lapse, guys, so these videos don't go on forever. So what I'm going to use is my Kutzall Extreme Flame Burr. Okay, this is 1/8. It goes in your Dremel. But today, for my subs, I'm going to be using this tack life. I just did an unboxing video of this, okay, with the tack life. Tack life flex shaft. Yeah, look at this tack life flex shaft I got on here too. So I'm going to be using this tack life till I burn it out in this flex shaft so I can give my true opinion on it, okay? So anyways, with this, I'm going to go along and cut all my lines. Cut all these lines, right? Then I'll got to do undercuts, then I got to put my details in there.
Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. God of God, light of light, lo, he abhors not the virgin's womb. Very God begotten, not created. Oh, come, let us adore.
Okay, you guys can see I got all the big blocking of it done out, right? So I carve in here a little bit deeper to make these edges, where's a better example, make these edges stick off a bit. Not too much though, because when you're using thin boards like this, the grains going this way so they can snap off, right? So now I'm gonna hook up this, it's another Kutzall. If you guys want to get these Kutzall burrs, go to the description below. Hit that little arrow on the right, a whole menu will open up. It'll take you to the Kutzall site. Save yourself 5%. Use the code CFusion. Oh, it's so repetitive. Anyways, now I'm gonna go along here and undercut under here. Not deep, not too deep, just a little bit. Just so when you do the undercuts, it makes it look like this branch is not attached to this one. You see here how it kind of looks round in there? The undercut just kind of takes that roundness away and gives you a little bit of a shadow effect. But this tack life, you guys saw when I was filming, I slowed it down. The burr was tight and it came out. So I had to put this burr in, back in again, and tighten it up really good. Well, now I can't take it out, but I'm gonna have to make another video on that, the review on the tack life. I think it's a great affordable tool, guys. It just might not be the tool for me because I carve like. For the beginning carvers, don't try and carve like I carve because I'm a speed carver, right? I just want to get it done. I carve way too fast and way too heavy, right? So it might be a little bit too much for this, but it's a great tool for the beginner. Okay, so you see here I got the undercuts cut in. You can kind of see little shadows there now. So this is where I want to drill my holes for the lights to go through, because there's two ways to do the pine. Pretend these are pine trees, okay? There's two ways. Oh, also, I carve these little bases too, just to give them some more texture when they go in there. Like I carved this tree trunk, okay? There's two ways to do the hairs for the pine needles, whatever you want to call them, okay? You can either use this aluminum cutting burr that I use for the wood spirit beard hairs. Sorry, it's not zooming in. Or you can use this Kutzall bit and just do bigger lines. This is less work. This is more work. I'm going to use the one that's less work today because, well, I'm still kind of sick of making the Christmas trees from last year. So I've overdosed on the Christmas trees from last year. So I'm just going to use this one and make it simplified. But before I do that, I want to drill the holes in. So I'll show you how I'm going to do the holes, okay? So I know the lights that I use have 20 lights a set. I don't have any on hand, or I'll show you them. Okay, actually, hold on. Okay, so here's the lights. They're battery powered. Okay, turn them on. So 20 lights. So you guys have to remember, you only got this much length in between each. So this part can get a little bit tricky. It's like connecting the dots, okay? This is how much room you got between each light. So, and there's only 20, so you don't want to do too many holes. So what I do is I just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so
mix them up a bit. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There's your 20 holes.
follow me? So I know that each one of these is going to fit in this when I drill it. Okay, so next thing to do is drill the holes. I normally like to do it from the this way. Okay, so let's redo it here. Okay, so I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the front because I like to drill this way, because when you drill from the back and go this way, when your drill bit comes through, you blow out the front, right? And a bunch of pieces come off. But actually, it doesn't matter because I haven't carved the holes yet. I'll do Jordy, I hate these friggin' Christmas trees. Okay, I got a little drill press I normally use, but my buddy's using it because he's making lots of those wind spinners and selling them. So I'm just going to, look guys, I'm using a metal working drill bit here. Who cares, right? Like, so I'm just going to practice. See if that's good enough for these light holes. Perfect, comes through, no problem. Great, okay. So that's the size drill bit that I want to use. So now I'm going to go along and drill all the holes. Okay, there, drilling pros. So I know it helps you to have a board below you. This board when you're drilling, because you have less chance to having a blowout, but you can still have a blowout when it's higher, when it's lower here, right? Because it's not sitting flush against the board. Okay, so I got all the holes drilled in. Now, why I drill the holes before I do the, well, detailing of the pine tree friggin' needles, because now you got this burr, right? This cone one. And now if there's a little blowout there, I can carve it away, right? So see that blowout there? See? Now it's just a nice clean hole. Let's get the light in the back there. Light in there. And it's just a nice clean hole to put your light into, right? That's all. Hey guys, I'm just going to do some live carving here. So I want to show you like these pine needles, whatever. So I try and give them movement. So when you got it going this way, so some are coming this way and then some are coming this way. I'll show you. I'll start in the middle here. They look nicer with movement, right? See how they have movement? That's all. Okay guys, I got them all done on this. You see how this one goes like this and they come down? Okay? This one's a little bit different, right? It's just got one thing coming across. So you got to look at which way is the wind blowing this tree. This way, right? So we want our petals to come this way so they're blowing with the wind. Okay, that's all. Feel free to cross them over. Okay, that's all. That's all. Okay guys, you can see it's all detailed here. The holes are drilled. You can paint this back black if you want. So I got this, this is oxygen, like a blue can, or those little shorter green ones. I'm just going to get it fired up and give it a quick burn. I got a fan going in this room. You guys should really do this outside. But I'm just in a rush to get these done. So just give it a quick hit. We'll get rid of the fuzzies. And so I'll get this done on all the trees. And then I'll come back and we'll give it a quick sand. And we'll put the lights in. See, I'm just giving it a quick hit. You can burn it as much as you want, but the more that you burn this soft wood, the more that you're going to burn away your detail, right? That's all. Okay, so I got all the trees burnt up. I got these bottoms burnt up. You guys, I don't carve right here because that's where it should be tight. That's where the tree slides on. You can see on the trees I didn't carve there either. Well, that one I did there. I've been a little bit of a hypocrite, but whatever. See, now I got to, so I took my hand piece apart, this tack life. I just read the comments on my review. Somebody said I could have put a wrench on the freaking thing on the burr and then like with the cloth so you don't wreck the burr. Pinch that down, then undo this. I could have done that, but I took the whole thing apart because I wanted to see what it was like on the inside. It's different than Dremel. So we'll see how long this lasts because this is a lot more pressure on these hand pieces with this stuff on. This is emery cloth, guys. No, not emery cloth. It's that Scotch Brite stuff you get at the dollar store. Okay? It's a lot more weight on the flex shaft and hand piece. Well, you can see. It's a lot bigger than a burr, right? Okay, so now I'm going to clean up these trees. Okay guys, so all the trees and the bases are done. Ready for lights. 3, 2, 1, action. Oh, last year I got my dad to, he enjoyed gluing these in, but yeah, this is the part that just gets, you should have music going and just kind of, well, just enjoy the moment, okay? Just enjoy the moment. Guys, wear your dust mask for sure. I don't know if this is the right filter. I really don't care. It works. This is a 3M mask. That's what I wore when I was doing whatever, carving. Okay, so yeah, gluing the lights with the hot glue gun. Okay, so I'm all ready to glue my lights in. I always turn my lights in. Make sure they work first of all, right? Because you trust me, I put them in before. I didn't test them first, and they didn't work when I had them in the friggin' spots. So, I just like to connect the dots here, guys. I always put something underneath the tree too, because it will go through these holes. So, trust me. Some people actually might enjoy doing this. It's nice and quiet. It's but me, it drives me friggin' crazy. Okay, so down here is not that bad. Once you get up, excuse me, once you get up higher and it gets tighter, then you got to figure out what you're going to do with the wires. Get in there. Okay, so a lady last year said she uses heavy bolts to hold down the wad. First of all, I put all these lights in the holes. Make sure you fill up all the holes because, sorry, I don't know guys if you're going to be able to see all this on camera, but sometimes you miss a hole or you miss a hole and there's an extra light. Like right now, what have I done? Look, there's an extra hole. See? See? There you go. I drilled one too many holes. Damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, I drilled 21 holes, and I even wrote down the numbers. I don't get it. Okay, so instead of playing, what's that board game? I can't remember the friggin' name. The board game where it's like a grip. Okay, so this was suggested to me by a lady last year, one of my subscribers. Instead of playing what's the friggin' name of that board game? I can't remember, and it's pissing me off. Okay, instead of playing a finger twister, having to hold them all down, trust me, it's easy to do with this. I just got these wrenches on here just to kind of hold it down while I'm gluing it. I don't know if it's going to work. Let's try it out. So yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to hold some of them with my fingers. I got this heat gun cranked up max. And let's play that finger twister now. Trust me, it gets way worse. Okay, now I just got to sit and wait here. I'm going to finish all these lights. I might fix that hole. And I guess I'll be back. Because you got to blow on it to speed it up. I don't friggin' know. Drives me crazy. Okay, so I got all the lights glued in, but remembered I drilled the extra hole? Well, there it is right there. So I just got this little cedar plug thing. Do a test fit. Yeah, it fits good. Okay, so I got this STARBOND glue they sent me to try out for my videos. We'll just get this on here. Actually, I got to put it up on the overhead. Okay, so there's the hole right there. This stuff's the darker stuff. We got this accelerator here. We'll spray it on the piece. Put her in. Give her a couple taps. I'll let it dry for a bit. Probably put some glue on the back here. Where's that hole? Yeah, it's right here. Okay, so I'll put some of this on the back. Get in there, come on, get in there. Hit it with the accelerator. Give it 10 minutes to dry. I don't know if it's going to be properly or whatever, but then I'll carve this out and then reburn it and resand it. No problem, you won't even see it. Okay, here's what we got. Oh, man. Okay, here's what we got for the day and the season. That's it for me. I made one more, so I made 4 of them. Let's move this light here. I know it's kind of, they seem weird on screen, but a guy, subscriber, and a friend and a good acting member of Carving Fusion, World of Woodcarvers on Facebook, he goes the extra distance. He carves little channels for these wires, then he puts a board on the back. I'm like, boy, oh boy, that's a lot of work. And he says, well, he's a perfectionist, so good for you, Stuart McKenzie. Guys, don't sell yourself short on these Christmas trees. Let me tell you, they're a lot of work. Hole? What hole? It's kind of a negative spit, no light there, but that's okay, but that's where the hole was. Anyways, oh yeah, so I'm not done yet. I got some white to put on the tips kind of stuff. Where is that stuff? I'm just having that kind of day today, and I'll find that stuff and we'll hit a couple of the tips with that white stuff, make it look like there's snow on them.